Isang magandang hapon, CMU Community. Ako po si Kylie Nicole Mariano ng CMU iConnect at live po tayo ngayon dito sa CMU Hall upang tunghayan ang CMU Appreciation and Recognition Day kung saan 30 institutional partners mula sa government at private sectors ang kikilalanin at pararangalan ngayong araw. Narito rin po ang executives ng City of Malabon University at ang ating butihing Mayor Jeannie N. Sandoval kasama ang ilang LGU officials. Sa ngayon po ay atin munang panoorin ang nangyayari dito sa CMU Hall.
bawat mamamayan dito sa atin. Gawin ang pagbabago patungo sa pagseso, magsikap ng mabuti at ng kumihawa tayo. Pagmalaki natin sa mundo at ipamalas ang bagong Pilipino at bagong Pilipinas. Paranan ang pagbabago, ang hilipin natin ang sariling atin at tamaya na ugaling kaysa iba sa atin ang lahi. Sa kahit anong larangan, ang tagumpay ay karangalan. Ialayo ang natin sa bayan. Ilang ulit na napatunayan ng Pilipino ang husay at lakas, kagandaan at talento, nang makipagpaligsahan kahit anong oras. Ang bagong Pilipino, ang bagong Pilipinas. Bukas, ang ibunga ng bagong Pilipinas. Panahon na.
Before we take our seats, let us take a moment to acknowledge the presence of our city mayor and the chairman of the Board of Regents of the City of Malabon University, Honorable Mayor Jimmy N. Sandoval. And together with our city mayor, we're also acknowledging the presence of the chairman of the Philippine Red Cross Malabon chapter, Congressman Ricky Sandoval. Thank you very much, Mayor and Congressman Sandoval, for gracing our event with your presence. You may now be seated. Thank you. So like what I mentioned a while ago, we are all gathered this afternoon to celebrate collaboration, partnership, and relationships that have strengthened the City of Malabon University and helped shape the future of our students. Today, we will formally recognize and express our sincere appreciation to our partners from at least 30 government offices and industry institutions whose continued support in instruction, training, internships, research, and curriculum development keeps our academic programs relevant and responsive. To welcome us officially this afternoon, may I call on the University President of City of Malabon University, Dr. Glenn T.V. De Leon.
Magandang hapon po sa ating pinamahal
tao at organisasyon na nagtitiwala at nagmamahal sa aming pamahalaan. Kaya pinadaos namin ang ganitong programa upang kayo po ay kilalanin kayo mahalagang katuwang ng aming pamahalaan. Ngayon po, today marks a significant milestone as we gather for this tripartite forum to celebrate the power of collaboration. For years, the partnership between Malabon Local Government Unit, City of Malabon University, and our valued institutional partners has stood as a testament to what we can achieve when we unite our strengths, resources, and shared vision for community progress. The local government of Malabon has been steadfast pillar in ensuring the initiatives reach the people who need the most, while our institutional partners have brought invaluable expertise, innovation, and support to every project we undertake. CMU, as the bridge connecting these forces, has been privileged to work alongside each of you in the driving meaningful change from education and healthcare programs to economic development and environmental sustainability efforts across the city. This forum is not just about looking back at our accomplishments. It is about recognizing the dedication, commitment, and hard work of every individual and organization here today. Each partnership we have built has touched lives, transformed communities, and laid the groundwork for a brighter future of Malabon and its residents. As we move forward, let us continue to strengthen these bonds, explore new opportunities for collaboration, and reaffirm our collective promise to serve with excellence and integrity. Once again, welcome to this special occasion. May our discussions today inspire us to reach even greater heights together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Sarap pala.
Chairman of the Board of Regents, Honorable Mayor Jeannie and Sandoval.
Magsiupo po tayo. For University President, Dr. Glenn T. Leon. To our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. William Enrique. For OIC Vice President for Research, Development and External Affairs, Dr. Porfirio Capelico. Congressman Vicky Sandoval. With the Philippine National Police, Melbourne City, Police Colonel Alan Meeting, OIC, Melbourne City Fire Station, Fire City Fire Marshal, Melbourne City Fire Marshal, Fire Suit Eric S. Dero, to our School Division Office, to Sir Rick Samanigo, Dr. Eliseo Raimundo, Kalinga Party List, Ms. Irene G. Ferrer, Saulo, Testa Kamanava, Mr. Virgel P. Soriano, District Director Tessa Kamanava, Commission on Higher Education, Attorney Marco Cicero F. Domingo, Associate Director 3, OIC, Office of the Director 4, Commission on Human Rights, CHR, NCR, Attorney Christian Jeff C. Episcopo, Regional Director, CHR, NCR. Department of Social Welfare Development, National Capital Region, Attorney Michael Rico. Department, Mr. Rick Castillo, Office of Senator Sherman Gatchalian, Barangay Tinajeros, Barangay Captain Robert Bautista, Barangay Luzon, Barangay Captain Edgardo Cristobal, Barangay Nugan, Barangay Captain Resilito de Guzman, Barangay Napolit, Barangay Captain Edilberto Cruz, Barangay San Agustin, Barangay Captain Pinagala, Barangay Baba, Barangay Captain Martin Claro Jr., Philippine Malabon Cultural Institute Incorporated, Ms. J.C. Maris Dumas, School Principal, SME Child Development Inc., Ms. Leonora Mendoza, School Administrator, International Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, Ms. Christine May Largo, Senior Marketing Specialist, Aliu Broadcasting Corporation, Attorney McNeil M. Rand, Executive Vice President, Manila Bulletin Publishing Corporation, General Reynaldo S. Rafal, retired, Vice President Administration, Seasons Publishing House, Ms. Michelle Season, The Manila Hotel, Ms. Nico Valerie Concepcion, Human Resource Manager, Frabel Group of Companies, Ms. Anita Kunala, HR Manager, Gold Label Resources Incorporated, Ms. Joy Abigail Poncelan, Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Malabon, Dr. Luis Francisco Torres, Malabon Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Inc., Mr. Benjamin Chua, Philippine Red Cross, Malabon City Chapter, Congressman Ricky Sandoval, Luis Cochiquiat Foundation, Mr. Ray Sel, Husik HR Department, General Quirol, Educational Subsidy Program, General Vidal Quirol, sa lahat ng mga pinipanakunin, sa lahat ng nandito ng area ito. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm happy to be here today in the city of Malabon University, not only to recognize our industry partners, but more importantly to affirm the value of working together toward a common goal, preparing our students for the real world. This recognition ceremony is meaningful because it goes beyond appreciation. It reflects a shared commitment between the academe, industry, and government. When institutions like CMU open their doors to collaboration, and when industry partners like take time to engage, mentor, and guide, our students benefit in very real and practical ways. I'm especially glad that today's gathering also brings together our partners from CHED, TESDA, the Malabon Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and our various industry stakeholders. The Tripartite Forum for Curriculum Development is a strong example of how education should move forward, not in isolation but through dialogue. Curriculum review is not just an academic exercise. It's about listening to what industries need, understanding where technology and skills are headed, and making sure our graduates are equipped not just with diplomas, but with competence, confidence, and adaptability. The inputs you share today will help shape programs that are relevant, responsive, and grounded in actual workplace realities. For the City Government of Malabon, this kind of collaboration matters. Education, employment, and local development are closely linked. When our schools produce graduates who are job and future ready, our city becomes stronger, more competitive, and more resilient. To our industry partners, thank you for investing your time, expertise, and trust in our students and our university. Your participation sends a clear message that you believe in the potential of Malabon's youth and that you're willing to help shape the potential into real opportunity. To CMU and its leadership, thank you for creating spaces like this where conversations leads to action and partnership leads to progress. At this recognition day also serve as a reminder that collaboration is not a one-time event. It is a continuing responsibility we all share. Congratulations to our industry partners, and thank you for being part of this important work. Good afternoon, and look forward to the activity today.
Thank you very much, Mayor Jeannie Sandoval. Now, let us call on the chairman of the Philippine Red Cross Malabon Chapter, Congressman Ricky Sandoval, for his inspiring message.
Magandang umaga po sa inyo, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat, sa ating Mayor Jeannie Sandoval, Dr. Glenn De Leon, our President, CMU President, all our stakeholders, especially from JED, and of course, special mention, my good friend, General Vidal Quirol, our former District Director of the Northern Police District. Matagal po kami nagsama niyan, very happy to be here today. And lahat ng magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me to this forum. And it just shows that how we are concerned about the future of our students. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to go to Singapore and to look at how they manage the training of their students, not only in the universities, but also in their training program like TESDA. In Singapore, what they do is that the TESDA funds are given to the companies exactly doing the kind of training that has to be trained. They have to be trained on. Example, if you are a forklift, you want to be a forklift operator, it is given to a company of a warehousing wherein they operate the forklift, and the money is given to that specific company so that the students who wants to train to be forklift operators can be trained by that exact company. In trucking, if you want to be a driver, they will be trained by the trucking company. If you want to be working in the airport, they will train you at the airport. So that is what is happening in other countries, and I believe that is what CMU is also preparing for. What are we teaching in school? Chad knows that. But what is the actual reality on the ground? That is what we will be talking about today, and hopefully we can improve on. In the so many years that Dr. Glenn De Leon and the faculty and the various teams of CMU has managed this school, I'm very happy to see that we always are in the top board passers in every course that we do. And this just shows the dedication that we have in this school. In the past exam of the social worker, sabi sa akin, 19 out of 20 ang pumasa sa board exam. That is a phenomenal number. Okay? Ang comment ko nga, anong nangyari dun sa isa? Hindi ba nakakuha ng kodigo yan? Di ba? Because we are always sa ating criminology, we are doing very good. Education, we are doing good. Accountancy, we are doing good. Almost all the colleges are doing good. So, it is very important that all our stakeholders are here. Yung ating PCC, Malabon Chamber, yung ating ibang mga eskwelahan na dito. Thank you very much for attending this forum because we are all the stakeholders in this endeavor. And I'm sure many more years will pass. Maybe it's not us anymore, but it's still our organization that will be guiding this school toward greater heights. So kami po, me as a former legislator, I put in my stake also in this school because one of the first buildings that was built here came from the funds. In 1999, nung pondo pa lang ng mga congressman ay nasa 10 million isang taon. Hindi po ba? But this is what we have to build on. We build on the past and we look at the future. And this forum will guide us towards the future. Magandang hapon po sa inyo.
Thank you very much, Congressman Ricky Sandoval. Indeed, our students from CMU are competent and well-equipped, ready to meet the demands of the industry. At this point, we will now acknowledge the institutions that have walked with CMU in fulfilling its academic and social mission. So to present our industry partners, may I call on the head of the Business Linkages and Partnership Office, Engineer Jed Concepcion. May I also respectfully invite the following officials to lead the awarding of certificates of appreciation to our valued industry and government partners. May I call on Honorable G.N. Sandoval, Congressman Ricky Sandoval, Dr. Glenn D. De Leon, our University President, Dr. William D.C. Enrique, our Vice President for Academic Affairs, and Dr. Porfirio R. Catolico Jr., our OIC Vice President for Research, Development, and External Affairs. May we invite you in front to present the awards.
Thank you. For the awarding, let me state the citation. This plaque of appreciation is hereby awarded to for its invaluable partnership, unwavering support, and meaningful collaboration with the City of Malabon University in fostering academic excellence, community engagement, and institutional development. Your commitment and dedication as a trusted institutional partner has significantly contributed to the university mission of nurturing future leaders and empowering the community through quality education, innovation, and service. Given this 30th day of January 2026 at the City of Malabon University, signed Dr. Glenn D.B. De Leon, CPA, University President, and Honorable Jeannie N. Sandoval, City Mayor and Chairman of the Board of Regents. First of our awardees is from the Philippine National Police, Malabon City, represented by Police Colonel Alan B. Umipi, the officer in charge. Next, from Malabon City Fire Station, represented by Malabon City Fire Marshal, Fire Superintendent Eric S. Dero. School Division Office of Malabon City, represented by Officer in Charge, Office of the School Division Superintendent, School Division Office of Malabon City, Dr. Juan Obierna Ceso IV. From the Technical Education and Skill Development Authority, or TESDA, Camanaba District, Mr. Berhel P. Soriano, District Director, TESDA Camanaba. From the Commission on Higher Education, Attorney Marcos Cicero F. Domingo, CSED Director 3, Officer in Charge, Office of Director 4. Represented by Ms. Maripel Crore. Next, from the Department of Social Welfare and Development, National Capital Region, Attorney Michael Joseph J. Lorico, Regional Director. Represented by Mr. Anthony Alcantara. Mr. Reynaldo Castillo Jr., from Barangay Muson, Honorable Edgardo S. Cristobal. From Barangay Nyugan, Honorable Rizalito de Guzman. Next, from Barangay Tampalit, Honorable Edelberto Cruz. Next, from Barangay Tinejeros, Honorable Robert Bautista. Next, from Barangay San Agustin, Honorable Rolando Lau. Next, from Barangay Ibaba, Honorable Martin M. Claro Jr. From Technical Education and Skill Development Authority, TESDA Kamanaba, Mr. Berhel P. Soriano, District Director, TESDA Kamanaba. From the Philippine Malabon Cultural Institute, Inc., represented by Ms. Jacil Maris Lumaas, School Principal. Next, from Commission on Human Rights, NCR, Attorney Christian Jeff Pescope, the Regional Director of CHR NCR. Next, from SME Child Development Inc., Miss Leonora Mendoza, School Administrator. From International Pharmaceutical Incorporated, represented by Ms. Christine May Lagro, the Senior Marketing Specialist. Next, from Aliu Broadcasting Corporation, Attorney Macniel M. Rante, Executive Vice President. Next, from Manila Bulletin Publishing Corporation, Police Brigadier General Reynaldo S. Rapal, retired, Vice President for Administration. from Season Publishing House Incorporated, Ms. Michelle Season, the Chief Operating Officer. Next, from Prabrel Group of Companies, represented by Ms. Ninita Unala, the HR Manager. Next, from Gold Labor Resources Inc., Ms. Joy Abigail S. Unsalan. Next, from Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry Malabon, Dr. Grace Francisco Torre, the President. Next, from Malabon Chamber of Commerce and Industry Inc., represented by Mr. Benjamin Chua, President. Next, from the Philippine Red Cross Malabon City Chapter, Honorable Ricky Sandoval, Chairman of the chapter. Next, from Luis Com Chi Kiat Foundation, Mr. Rachel Gusi, the HR Department Head. And last, General Quirol Educational Subsidy Program, represented by General Vidal E. Quirol.
Okay, thank you very much. Our partners, Engineer Jan Concepcion, Mayor Chini Sandoval, Congressman Ricky Sandoval, our city officials. And may I request everyone to please rise for a photo opportunity with Mayor Chini Sandoval, Congressman Ricky Sandoval, together with our officials from the City of Malabon University.
Everybody, smile!
Smile!
Heart side po.
Okay, let's do a figure heart. Once again, thank you very much, Mayor Jeannie Sandoval, Congressman Ricky Sandoval, our CMU officials, and of course our dear partners. Once again, we extend our sincere appreciation to you, our government and industry partners. Your continued collaboration with City of Malabon University plays a vital role in bridging academic learning with the real-world practice and in preparing to become competent and industry professionals. At this point, let us listen to the message of our City Administrator, Dr. Alexander T. Rosete, to be delivered by our OIC Vice President for Research, Development, and External Affairs, Dr. Porfirio R. Catolico Jr.
Thank you, ma'am. So allow me to read the message of Dr. Alexander Rosete, our city administrator. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor to be in the presence of the pillars of our community, our partners and collaborator in providing quality and global standard City of Malabon University education to our Malabueño youth. Despite having extensive experiences in various fields and solid educational background, time and again, we will always be confronted with the reality that no leader, no matter how hard-driven, can be a city alone. The evolution that we witness in the city of Malabon University is the fruit of our labor in Malabon City government. A transformation that we work hard for, a testament of the power of shared responsibility. We can proudly say that City of Malabon University is no longer just a university. It is the home of the dreams that we share with the students, a hub that plays a vital role in democratizing access to higher education in the country, especially for the marginalized and underserved. When we sealed our partnership, we all agreed to bridge the skills gap and help our students transition from the classroom to their chosen professional field, strengthen the economy, and ensure that Malabueños are competitive and future-ready, and build resilience to keep students in school amidst adversities. I personally believe that character is built through collaboration. With this, to our institutional partners, maraming salamat po. You are the Malabon City Government's force multipliers that support us to keep City of Malabon University an institution of learning and a symbol of hope. We treasure the time, resources, and expertise you invested in City of Malabon University students and in Malabon City in general. Ang paniniwalang ang edukasyon ay ang pinakamabisang sandata laban sa kahirapan, ay epektibo lamang kung ito ay inklusibo at napapanahon. Our continuous partnership seals a credible promise of a better life for every City of Malabon University diploma holder. At City of Malabon University students become victors, we too become validated. From the city government and the City of Malabon University, maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagtitiwala. May we continue to serve the people, our fellow Malabueños, with integrity and excellence. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Porfirio Arta Calcud Jr., and of course, to our ever-supportive City Administrator, Dr. Alexander T. Rosete. Now, on behalf of our industry partners, we will now listen to a message of gratitude from one of our partner representatives. May I call on Mr. Charlie Policarpio from the Malabon Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Malabon City Mayor Jeannie Sandoval, Red Cross Malabon Chapter Chairman and former Congressman Vicky Sandoval, City of Malabon University President Dr. Glenn De Leon, government leaders, business leaders, institution leaders, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the business sector, we would like to extend our deepest gratitude to Mayor Jeannie and to the City of Malabon University for this recognition. This award is more than just a trophy. It is a testament to the power of our public and private partnership. By mutually opening our doors we are creating a win-win environment where commerce meets academia. We are honored to play a role in nurturing the youth of Malabon, ensuring they have the attitude, resources, and mentorship needed to become not just competent, but also principled citizens of the future. Thank you for encouraging us to continue as your partner in progress. We commit to continually nurture the youth to become good contributors of the future. Ang mabuting kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Together, let us build a brighter, more resilient Malabon community. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Charlie Policarpio from the Malabon Chamber of Commerce and Industry. On behalf of the whole CMU community, thank you very much. Now to give us a brief musical interlude, may we now enjoy an intermission number by the CMU Chorale.
Magandang araw po at ngayon po ay makakapanayam natin ang butihing mayor ng City of Malabon University na si Mayor Jeannie N. Sandoval. Magandang hapon po, Mayor. Gaano po kahalaga yung papel ng institutional partners para sa City of Malabon at City of Malabon University?
Napakahalaga ng kanilang contribution at papel dito sa ating curriculum at sa mga activities po ng City of Malabon University. Nagiging ready po tayo at mas marami po tayo natututunan at the same time. Siyempre, ang aim din ng pag-aaral ay magka-graduate, magkaroon po ng trabaho. Ang iba't ibang mga partners natin, may iba't ibang mga roles dito sa ating mga university at napakahalaga na sila po tayo po yung makipag-collaboration sa kanila for the development of our school and at the same time for the readiness of our students to enter the workforce.
Ayun lang po, maraming salamat po. At ngayon po ay, maraming salamat po. Ngayon po ay ibabalik na natin muli sa nangyayari, ang live sa nangyayari sa loob ng CMU Hall.
Ikaw ang kapit gitna man ng daan.
Mga saglit na inilikha, kakaibang damdaman. Nansinan sa iyong putis na iyong muli, kung saan ba ako dinadala. Bawat ngiti, nilalang naura, iyong naibigan. Iwala ang iyong piling na naalipin, kahit saan man
Di pinapansin, ingay sa tabi, magulong kapaligiran, sa'yo lang ang tingin. Di pinapansin, ika'y paiikutin ng dahan-dahan lang, sa gitna man ng daan.
bawat sandali, ikaw ay pinagmamasdan. May dumadakong hindi na di maulan. Walang ibig, di mabanggit sa aking isip, ikaw lang ang nagmamahal. Kahit pawitin ang iyong salita, mata'y ibinuburiyak na. Sa'yo lang ang babangkit, di ka lang masin, huwag ka sanang kumawala.
Di mawawala, di pinapansin, ingay sa tabi, magulong kapaligiran, sa'yo lang ang tingin. Di pinapansin, ika'y paiikutin ng dahan-dahan lang, sa gitna man ng daan. Napansin, ingay sa tabi, magulong kapaligiran, sa'yo lang ang tingin. Di pinapansin, ika'y paiikutin ng dahan-dahan, sa gitna man ng daan. Di pinapansin, ingay sa tabi, magulong kapaligiran, sa'yo lang ang tingin. Napansin, ika'y paiikutin ng dahan-dahan, sa gitna man ng daan.
Thank you very much, CMU Chorale, for your heartwarming performance and for sharing your talents with us. May I just mention that our CMU Chorale is one of the grand finalists of TV5's Tinig ng Pasko 2025 School Choral Competition. Thank you, guys. And as we acknowledge our partners, we also recognize that collaboration goes beyond recognition and is strengthened through dialogue. Now to discuss how CMU aligns its curriculum with industry needs, May I call on the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Willam D.C. Enrique, in front? So do you have questions, insights, or recommendations regarding our curriculum and how it may be further improved? We kindly ask you to take note of them and save them for later. Once again, Dr. Willam D.C. Enrique.
Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Unang-una, nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyong pagdalo dito sa aming celebration for the partners. No? Kayo po yung tinatawag namin industry partners. Whether you are coming from educational institutions or in the industry itself. No? So, meron po akong presentation. It's about academic-industry linkage. No? Para lahat po tayo, ang basis po natin is the CHED Memorandum Order Number 104, Series of 2017, no? O yung tinatawag po natin na, the revised guidelines, no? For student internship programs in the Philippines, for all programs po, no? Na ang City of Malabon University, we have 16 programs in the undergraduate. So lahat po yan ay nagkakaroon ng internship. Student internship, whether it is coming from the business side or in the education side. No? Even the criminology, meron din po, pati rin po ang accountancy program, and all our programs, meron po tayong tinatawag na internship program. No? Dahil papalik na doon sa umpisa. So para po, sige, yes. So para lang po, pare-parehas tayo ng understanding. No? So gusto lang natin i-emphasize that internship is part, no, of the curriculum program of the degree program, no, of our 16 offerings, no, sa City of Malabon University. So ano po yung nangyayari dito? It broadens the student interns' learning opportunities. So kaya nga po nagpapasalamat kami kasi tinanggap nyo, no, ang aming mga students. No? Palagay ko, may nakita kayong kakaiba sa mga estudyante namin. Hindi ko alam kung sa itsura o sa build ng katawan, no? Sa panlabas o panloob. No? But basically, what we want is to be able for them to enhance their skills. No? Importante po yun. Kasi kayo na po, no? Kaya nga, meron silang internship program so that they can feel, no? Ano yung after theoretical framework na mga natututunan niya inside the school, no? Yung school learnings, no? Paglabas po, kayo po ang mag-a-assess whether these students are ready or not, no? Alam ko na marami siguro dito sa isang institution or in the industry na maraming napuntang estudyante sa inyo. No? So, ibig sabihin lang po nun, malaki yung company, no? At ibig sabihin you have the capacity to help these students. Okay? Sige na. Now, syempre po, para magkaroon ng binding, no, between your company and our institution, meron po tayong Memorandum of Agreement. No? So, lahat po yan kino-coordinate ng ating Business and Linkage Partners Office na si Sir Jed, no? In all of the partner industry. So lahat po yan, dapat meron kayong Memorandum of Agreement or Memorandum of Understanding. Kasi, total nandito si Ma'am Marife from Commission on Higher Education. Yan po ay requirement ni CHED. Talaga po yan. Kasi yan po ang nilalaman ng PSG ng bawat programa. No? So, importante po that we are binded with this agreement. Okay? Sige na. Sige, next. Ayan. So, ito po yung guiding principles, no? Doon sa CMO 104 series of 2017, internship program is meant to provide students with an opportunity to complementing their formal learning, yun yung sinasabi ko kanina, from school setting to the industry setting. No? Kasi after po dito sa school, sa university, graduate po yung mga students na yan. No? Pag graduate po yan, ibibenta na nila yung sarili nila. No? Qualified pa sila dun sa hinahanap yung qualifications. Okay? Kaya po meron silang internship program kasi dinadagdag natin ito at kasama ito, incorporated in the curriculum of our programs, talagang kinakailangan we train our students outside the university. Okay? So, kinakailangan magkaroon ng learning with practical knowledge, skills, and desirable attitudes. Okay? So, please po, when you evaluate our students, hindi lang po kayo tumitingin dahil mabilis silang utusan, mabilis silang pinagbibili nyo kung saan nyo papuntahin, mabilis silang makausap, mabait sila pag kinakausap nyo, no? Pero tingnan po natin yung skill ng estudyante, no? Kasi yun po importante. Whether capture niya yung buong program, no? Yung internship program, kasi meron yan mga different skills that we want to evaluate. So, importante po yun. Okay? The second guiding principle is that an industry, kayo po yun, is a classification that refers to group of companies, kayo po, no, that are related based on the primary business activities. They produce goods or related services within an economy. Okay? So, kasama po dito ang DepEd, no? Kasi may mga teaching students din po kami, mga practice teaching students. So, hindi lang sila katulad ng mga produce ng mga goods, no? Kasi sa education po, ang tinuturuan ay tao. No? Whether from elementary or junior high school, no? So, ito po importante that we bind ourselves, our institutions, no, sa agreement para ano po yung mangyayari. Alam po ng estudyante kung ano yung magiging role nila. At alam din po ng bawat institusyon ng CMU at yung company niyo po kung ano yung mga roles na dapat niyo i-implement. Okay? Next. Ayan po yung objectives. Medyo mahaba po yan kasi ang CMO ang Commission on Higher Education naman po is always giving the minimum requirements. Tama po ba mga review? Oo po. So yun, importante po that we follow kasi kung naglabas sila ng minimum requirements, we will comply with that. So kung ano po yung nilalaman ng bawat CMO, yun po ang susundin namin. Okay? Ayan po ang objective. So dapat po merong local internship through collaborative effort of academic linkage partner or industry. No? So, kayo na po yun. Kaya po nandito tayo, nagkakaroon tayo ng ganitong galing. Hindi lang po para bigyan kayo ng plaque, kundi pasalamatan kayo dahil ang aming mga students. No? At tinulungan nyo sila. No? Siguro yung mga ibang company dito, pagkatapos ng internship program ng aming mga students, hinahire nyo na eh. Pag may potential, no, yung mga students namin, hinahire na kaagad ng ibang companies. Okay? Sige, Dan. Next. Let me emphasize po yung 6.1.3, no? Train student interns under actual workplace condition. Okay? So, yung objective for the internship program, dapat po i-train natin sila kung paano yung magiging trabaho nila in the future. Kaya nga kung sila ay nasa DepEd, dapat pinagtuturo natin yung mga practice teaching students. Okay? Kung nasa work naman siya, halimbawa, office work, ituro po natin sa kanila kung paano yung routine na ginagawa kapag nasa office work. Okay? Next. Yan. These are specific objectives school should apply, no, in this program. So yan po. And it's the programs, kaya nga later, we will select yung mga, for the question and answer later, no? Para magbigay ng feedback, no? Kamusta yung mga students namin. And then, promote mutually supportive collaboration, linkages, and strengthen career guidance, no? So marami po kasing stages, hindi lang basta nag-intern yung isang estudyante, matatapos na sila. So marami pa pong pagdadaanan, marami pa pong training while inside the institution. Next. Okay, ito naman po kayo. Ang tawag po sa inyo, aside from industry partner or academe industry linkage partner, kayo rin po ang host training establishment. No? Kayo po yung HEE. Okay? Ano po yung gagawin? No? Ang sabi ng CHED, dapat provide employers a venue where they can customize the process of technical training through employer-driven internship plans. No? So select well-equipped beneficiaries and have another opportunity to contribute to the society through corporate social responsibility. Tandaan nyo po, yung mga students namin, hindi naman po biglang nagpunta lang sa inyo. Usually, nagsasabing po sila ng letter of intent or application. No? Yun po yung proseso. Kasi kung hindi naman po kayo nangangailangan, hindi po dapat kami nagbibigay basta-basta sa inyo. So, we let our students apply in your institution kung meron po kayong needs for the internship. No? That's the process po. No? Ano po yung gagawin nyo? Kailangan nyo po, kung kailangan nyo, tanggapin nyo yung letter of intent or application ng aming mga students. Okay? Pag tinanggap nyo naman po, ang sabi po dito, can customize the process of technical training through employer-driven internship plan. Bawat program po na meron kami, we prepare our internship plan. Okay? But, syempre, hindi po yon sa inyong company kung naka-align yung programa na ibinigay namin para sa aming mga students. So, ngayon, you always customize. No? Sa tingin nyo, kulang pa yung programa na binigay namin, then you can add. Or gusto nyong baguhin, as long as we have mutual understanding doon sa mga legal, no, aspect na dapat natin pag-usapan, pwede naman po. We are always open. No? Because what we are doing is the minimum requirements. You can always add para ma-improve yung aming mga students. Okay, next. Ito naman po yung mga definition of terms para lang guided tayo ano yung mga pag nadinig natin industry, internship, no? So, yan po ay galing lahat sa CMO 104 series of 2017. Okay? So, yung industry, meron pong definition, refers to a classification of groups of companies that are related based on the primary business activities. Kung doon po nangangailangan, dadalhin po namin sa inyo yung aming mga estudyante pag-a-apply namin. Okay? Then internship refers to the practical application of classroom learning to the actual in a regular work environment. Okay? So ito na po yung gagawin nila once ma-deploy po sila. Okay, next. Ayan. Kayo naman po ito, reputable host training establishment or the HTE. And then we also have, yun nga, yung legal binding nating institutions, no? CMU and their institution, the MOA or the Memorandum of Agreement. Okay? Ayan. Ito po yung importante, no? Habang nasa inyo yung mga students natin, dapat po meron silang matutunan ng life skills. Yung mga real life situation, pwede nila din makapture while inside your company. Okay? And then, sige pa, okay, meron tayong implementing guidelines. Well, I think this basic that our students must have a duration of program for at least a minimum of 5 months. Kasi po, doon naman po tumatakbo ang isang semestre. Pero, meron po mga specific programs na meron din specific number of hours na sinusunod. Iba-iba po yan. No? Kada program, meron po silang unique number of hours to be devoted for this internship program. Okay? Next. Ayan. Ito naman po yung mga responsibilities listed here are the responsibilities of the HTE. Kayo po yun. Meron po hindi ko na po sinama si institution, si HEI. Kami po yung higher education institution. Okay? Meron pa rin po dyan role of the student. Kaya naman po yung role of the HTE. Okay? Ayan. So, dapat po, pag nakipag-MOA po, legal ang inyong company, you are recognized by the Security and Exchange Commission or yung SEC. No? Okay. And then you are capable of providing internship program. I'm sure lahat po kayo ay well qualified for that. Next. Has the capacity to mentor. Nag-a-assign din po kayo ng mga assist sa mga students to mentor them. And then capacity to do the reporting. No? And then at the same time, they evaluate the student performance. Next. Ayan. Ito naman po yung sa amin na dapat meron kaming internship plan na ibibigay or i-discuss natin to orient you ano yung mga directions for our students. Sige pa. Ito, madami-dami ito. Sige pa. Okay. And then, importante po that we evaluate our students based on the evaluation tool. No? Hindi lang dahil favorite nyo yung student namin, mataas ang points na ibibigay nyo. No? Para din alam nila yung mga dapat nilang i-improve doon sa aming program. Next. Yan, monitoring and evaluation. Importante yan. Remember that we have internship program coordinator. So, sila po yung nakikipag-coordinate sa inyo. Next. Ayan. Ito po yung next part. Kasi meron yata mga selected partners na tatanungin namin. No? Meron din po tayong form. Yung form natin, feedback form, ayan, pakibigyan na lang yung mga industry partners natin, no? Very timely that we conduct this event, no, in this gathering. Kasi two weeks ago, we had our curriculum review, no, for all the programs, across 60 programs. And part of it is the internship program. Although, the requirement is stipulated in the CMO per program, but what we want is the feedback, no? The real feedback from you, our partner industry. So, importante po yung feedback na makukuha namin sa inyo to be able to improve our program. No? So, kailangan po namin yun. Otherwise, at the end, from our end, ang thinking na lang namin is that our program is okay. No? Unless you provide us with a feedback. Okay? Ano yung mga feedback po na pwede nyo ibigay? Yung strength na dapat nakukuha ba, nakaka-capture ba ng aming mga students yung nasa agreement, no? Na dapat natitrain sila, habang natitrain sila, mabilis silang matuto, ganyan, no? And, of course, yung weaknesses, gusto rin namin malaman. Ano ba yung weakness ng program? Kailangan ba, meron ba silang hindi masagot pag nagtatanong kayo, theoretically, baka dapat mag-add kami sa content ng other professional subjects, no? And then, ano yung mga challenges gusto rin namin malaman? During the implementation of the program, what are the challenges that you met, no? Along yung along the way that our students are performing their duties and responsibilities. No? So ito po, mahalaga po sa amin to. Kasi when we do our curriculum review, part of it is the internship program. At dapat po, makuha namin yung feedback coming